Hi, welcome back. It's Betty. I wanted to start off with a naked face because I usually forget to record an intro. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to come on here and I have no idea what I'm going to do just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do one eye just so I don't have to spend so much time thinking. And I'm going to go ahead and come back and show you how to do the other eye and hopefully match. Isn't that the struggle of life? Getting one eye to match the other? I think only the person that's doing the makeup notices that. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the look I came up with. It's very, very simple. I'm not even doing a liner today. I'm just going to do some false lashes. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the usual ones that I wear or with thinner, wispier ones. I don't know. I don't know what looks good yet. So today I'm actually just using these 12 pan palette, I guess, but it's not really a palette. It's 12 individual shadows. This is from Sydney Grace Co., which is formerly known as Feather River Body. They are an indie brand that's based out of Oroville, California, which is not far from me. I mean, I wish they had a store so I could actually go in and pick the colors out. I wonder if they do. I'll have to ask. She's very responsive on Instagram, so I'll ask her. But I used, you would think I used all the neutral colors. Kind of. I used this shade here, which is Pumpkin. Thankful. And this is the 2017 fall bundle. That's why they're all named like that. And then I used this one, which is Bountiful. So I used those three shadows along with the Stila Magnificent Metal Foil thing. Such a long name. Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Diamond. That's what I used. Just glitter glue. Okay, so I've already primed my eye. So I'm going to go in and with the Makeup Geek small crease brush, I'm going to go into that first shade, which is Pumpkin, which is, maybe I could show you. The light, it's like a nude peach, like a peach. And go right into the crease with this. Obviously going to get really blown out, so just place it in there sloppily, and then we're going to cut out our eyelid with primer anyways, so yeah, it could be sloppy. I'm always sloppy. I try to be precise, but it doesn't come out right. Okay, so just place that on there. And then I'm going to go in with my little wispy brush that's falling apart, which I love. It's the Sigma E35. And I'm going to take Thankful, which is that more like a pink orange color, and go right over Pumpkin and start blending that outwards. Then what I did was take a MAC 217 brush. This one's really flimsy, which I like. It feels like these get better as, like, the longer you have them, or the more you use them. And I take some of that Bountiful and Pumpkin. No. Thankful. Not the two peach colors I just used right now. I take both of those, mix them up and put it on the brush, and then just set it right on the outer corner. And obviously one looks purple, one looks peach, because now I go into that purple, which is called Bountiful, and it's a purple, but it's not a bright purple, and very, very lightly, I'm going to brush some of that off and go into the outer corner out here. Starting to wonder about that doggy. So go into the outer corner, concentrate most of it down out here, just so it creates like a darker outer V, and then just bring it into the crease right above those other colors. But don't put any additional shadow on, because these go on so smoothly and so rich that you don't want to add too much. Okay, so that's done. Go back in with your primer and your priming brush, the flat brush. I like this brush, and this one's the Morphe M224, because like when I set it on my actual lid, it cuts out my lid for me. I mean, it's a huge brush, but for me it works out, because that's exactly how I like to have my lid shaped. I used to use the Sigma E56 brush, which is really, really small, but this one's too tiny, and I use this one for glue, for the glitter glue, and I'll actually use that in just a second too. So just cut that out, just like so. Doesn't have to be neat. E56 brush. Get some glue on there. Put the glue on the lid. Some people don't use glue with these Stila shadows. I do, because this one in particular has a lot of fallout. For me, at least. So I don't want to have glitter anywhere on my face other than my eyes. Then I go in with my finger. I already put some on a little, like a little palette, like a little painter's palette. And just pat it on to the eyelid, right over the glitter, because once the glue dries it down, it's not going to stick, and it'll look like it's sticking, but it's going to fall all over your face later. Just really pat it on there. I don't like using the wand. I like using my finger. Okay. So once that's patted on there, nice and secured, get that glitter off your finger. Go back in with the MAC 217 brush, and then pick up a little bit more of that Bountiful purple shadow, and just kind of pat. You don't want to blend, because then you're going to pull the glitter out to the outer corner, and you don't want to do that. I mean, it still happens sometimes, most of the time. But just pat it out into the outer corner and go softly right over the very, very top, so that it kind of blends out the glitter. You know what I mean? So that's it. And then I go in with the, of course, this palette, this particular group of shadows doesn't have like a brow bone color for me. Even though it looks fine like this, I just kind of wanted a different, little bit different color. So I'm going to go with that bone color here and hit pan on that. Can you see that? I'm very sad, but that's what shadows are for. Of course, it had to be my Viseart palette though. Can't hit pan on like an inexpensive palette, right? That just goes to show how much I use these shadows. Okay, so once you've gotten that, go back in with a blending brush. This one's the one that I used just to set my primer with, oh yeah, I set my primer with translucent powder. Otherwise, it's going to be really, really streaky. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to go ahead and finish off. I didn't add anything onto this one. I'm going to go finish with makeup and I'll come back and I'll show you how everything looks all put together, and hopefully I'll have lashes on. Okay, I'll be right back. So I'm back. This is what the final outcome turned out to be. I ended up using lashes, obviously, but no liner, like I said. So I ended up using the Pure Lashes in Bombshell. I got them in a BoxyCharm, I believe. And they're very, I mean, by no means natural, because what lashes are like this? I mean, some people do have them, but I don't. Mine are like little stubs. My bottom lashes are actually longer than my top lashes. That's how bad they are. And they've always been like that. So I glued them underneath so that you couldn't see the lash line on top. Do I recommend you doing that if you don't know how to apply lashes on top? No. Although they might be easier, I don't know. To each their own, but I might have gotten glue on my contact. Anyways, so I ended up using, like I said, the Sydney Grace Co. shadows, which are really, really good. But I wanted to swatch some of the ones that I didn't use, so you could see what they look like. So my fingers are dry. There's nothing on there, like super dry, because that's how I am. And I'm going to do this orange and this blue, which remind me of, this one reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Subculture one. And let's see. Do you see that? And that purple, which I used on my lid today. And for the heck of it, let's do this brown, which I used to set my eyeliner in the waterline. Do you see how pretty those are? I mean, might as well. That's that flesh colored one. There's this mustard one too that's really pretty. You can't tell, but they're very pretty. But yes, they're very, very nice shadows. And on my lips, get that off. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, on my lips, I used this is my palette that I made from lipsticks. It's a MAC palette that I filled. I have 3 of these. This color here, which is Urban Decay's 1993. I had to pop it out to see what color it was because I just picked whatever, but I like it. But that's it. Alright, have a great day. Thank you for watching, and that's it. Bye.